Hi, so this is a tutor that I made using the Carnegie Mellon University's cognitive tutor authoring tools. So this tutor is intended to show students how to use Newton's second law. Newton's second law tells us force is equal to mass times acceleration. And in this case, there are two forces in action. The aim of the tutor is to make the students understand how to use Newton's law in real life. So in this case, first we proceed by showing them the problem. So as you can read from the picture, it says in the picture shown here, there are two forces being exerted on the box. The magnitude of each force is shown. So the student is expected to calculate the acceleration. And in this process, we guide the student through from the start to the finish. So here, for example, it says, let's start with the force due to the person A. So we see from the picture that the person A is applying a force of 2 newtons. So I'm going to say the force is 2 newtons, and I hit enter, and you see that the answer is highlighted in green, which means the answer is correct. And the student also has to say in which direction the force is applied. So for example, it's 2 newtons to the right. Okay, now if I accidentally press left, you see that the answer is highlighted in red, which means that it's a wrong answer. So I say it is right, and now the answer is correct. Okay, again, now let's consider the force due to the person B. So the problem asks them, the force due to the person B is how much? So in this case, we see from the picture that B is applying a force of 9 newtons to the right. So it's going to be 9 newtons to the right. Okay, so next step. So the net force experienced by the box is how much? So in this case, you see that there is 2 newtons to the right and 9 newtons also to the right. So overall, there is a total 11 Newton force. But suppose the student does not know it, then the student can ask for a hint. And the hint number one tells the student, are the persons A and B trying to move the box the same direction or opposite? It's still no clue, then the student can ask for another hint. Okay, if A and B are trying to move in the same direction, then the forces add up. If not, the forces subtract. In this case, it's the same direction. So it's going to be 11 newtons. And you see the answer is highlighted in green, which means the answer is correct. So it's going to be 11 newtons to the right. So the acceleration experienced by the box, again, suppose the student has no clue, then the student can ask for a hint. The hint says acceleration equals force over mass. Hopefully this clarifies to the student. If not, the student can ask for another hint. You just entered the force in the box above, that's 11 newtons. And divide that by the mass, which is 20 kilograms. So 11 divided by 20, so that will be 0.55 meters per second squared. Okay, that's the right answer, as you can see. Is it to the left or to the right? Again, the answer is to the right, and that is the correct answer. So they can press the done button, and then it takes them to a similar problem, and then they can do a set of 12 problems along the same concept, hoping to get mastery on this subject.